There we go. Okay, okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, Queen here, and I'm being quiet because my mom's in the other room. It's kind of cringeworthy, but yeah. Um, today we are gonna be doing the. Today we are gonna be doing the try not to cry challenge. So I'm being quiet. Like I said, my mom's in the other room and it's cringeworthy, but yeah, we're doing the try not to cry challenge. Let's get straight into it. A Block 1538 production. A sandpiper to bring you joy. This might be the song. Alright. She was 6 years old when I first met her on the beach near where I live. I drive to this beach, a distance of 3 or 4 miles, whenever the world begins to close in on me. She was building a sandcastle or something and looked up, her eyes as blue as the sea. Hello, she said. I answered with a nod, not really moved to bother with the small child. I'm building, she said. I see that. What is it? I asked, not caring. Oh, I don't know. I just like the feel of sand. I do too. That sounds good, I thought, and slipped off my shoes. A sandpaper glided by. Oh, that might be in the story. Name, that's a joy, the child said. What? It's a what? It's a joy. My mama said sandpaper is time to bring us joy. The bird went gliding down the beach. Goodbye, joy. I murmured to myself, hello, pain, and turned to walk on. I was depressed. My life seemed completely out of bounds. What's your name? She wouldn't give up. Robert, I answered. I'm Robert Peterson. I'm Robert. Mine's Wendy. I'm 6. Hi, Wendy. She giggled. You're funny, she said. In spite of my gloom, I laughed too and walked on. Her musical giggle followed me. Come again, Mr. P, she called. We'll have another happy day. The days and weeks that followed belonged to others. A group of unruly Boy Scouts, PTA meetings, an ailing mother. The sun was shining one morning as I took my hands out of the dishwater. I need a sandpiper, I said to myself, gathering up my coat. The ever-changing balm of the seashore awaited me. The breeze was chilly, but I strode along, trying to recapture the serenity I needed. I had forgotten the child and was startled when she appeared. I forgot to read. Hello, Mr. P, she said. Do you want to play? What do you have in mind? I asked, with a twinge of annoyance. I don't know. You say. How about charades? I asked sarcastically. The tinkling laughter burst forth again. I don't know what that is. Oh. Then let's just walk. Looking at her, I noticed the delicate fairness of her face. Where do you live? I asked. Over there, she pointed toward a row of summer cottages. Strange, I thought, in winter. Where do you go to school? I don't go to school. Mommy says we're on vacation. She chattered little girl talk as we walked down the beach, but my mind was on other things. When I left for home, Wendy said it had been a happy day. Feeling surprisingly better, I smiled at her and agreed. 3 weeks later, I rushed to my beach in a state of near panic. I was in no mood to even greet Wendy. I thought I saw her mother on. What? I thought I saw her mother on the porch and felt demanding she kept her child at home. Look, if you don't mind, I said crossly when Wendy caught up with me again. I'd rather be alone today. She seemed unusually pale and out of breath. Why? She asked. I turned to her and shouted, Because my mother died. I thought, my God, why was I saying this to a little child? Oh, she said quietly, then this is a bad day. Yes, I said, and yesterday and the day before and... Oh, go away. Did it hurt? She inquired. Did what hurt? I was exasperated with her, with myself. When she died. Of course it hurt. I snapped, misunderstanding, wrapped up in myself. I strode off. A month or so after that, when I next went to the beach, she wasn't there. Feeling guilty, ashamed, and admitted to myself I missed her. I went up to the cottage after my walk and knocked at the door. A drawn-looking young woman with honey-colored hair opened the door. Hello, I said. I'm Robert Peterson. I missed your little girl today and wondered where she was. Oh, yes, Mr. Pearson. Please come in. Wendy spoke of you so much. I'm afraid I allowed her to bother you. If she was a nuisance, please accept my apologies. Not at all. She was a delightful child. I said, suddenly realizing that I meant it. Where is she? Wendy died last week, Mr. Pearson. She had leukemia, but she didn't tell you. Struck dumb, I groped for a chair, my breath caught. She loved this beach, so when she asked to come, we couldn't say no. She seemed so much better here, and had a lot of what she called happy days. But the last few weeks, she declined rapidly. Her voice faltered. She left something for you. Oh my God. If only I can find it. Could you wait a moment while I look? I nodded stupidly, my mind racing for something. Anything to say to this lovely young woman. She handed me a smeared envelope with Mr. P. printed in bold, childish letters. Inside was a drawing in bright crayon hues. A yellow beach, a blue sea, and a brown bird. Underneath was carefully printed, a sandpiper to bring you joy. Tears welled up in my eyes, and a heart that I had almost forgotten to love opened wide. I took Wendy, smothers in my arms. I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I muttered over and over, and we wept together. The precious little picture is framed now and hangs in my study. 6 words, one for each year of her life. That speak to me of harmony, courage, undemanding love. A gift from a child with sea blue eyes and hair the color of sand, who taught me the gift of love. I did cry. I've heard too many stories like that, where, like in real life, where a person was in a bad mood and talked to someone who's in worse health than he was, or he or she was, and feel like as if the world was down at that an older person or a younger person that was depressed or whatever. And same thing happened. The person who's in worse health died, and the other person who's depressed or whatever changed their ways because they were, I don't know why, but I don't know the reason because it's never happened to me, but oh my God. That made me cry. So I guess now, time to end off this video. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. Oh. Like I said, I'm sorry that I'm being so quiet. My mom's in the other room, and yeah, trying to respect her. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, drop a like down below. And make sure to subscribe for Monday reaction videos, Wednesday iOS gaming, Friday iOS gaming, or vlogs. Yeah, pretty much it. Comment down below what you guys thought of this sad video. If you cried, let me know. I cried. I'm not afraid to admit it. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Stay optimistic. I'll see you guys next week, alright? Goodbye.